What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hood's Billionaire. Welcome to Hood's Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about your thoughts become reality. Let's talk about it. So we gonna talk about mindset, man, today, and your thoughts, and how your thoughts become reality. Now, I'm gonna break this down from a scientific standpoint, and then I'm also gonna break it down from a spiritual standpoint. So from a scientific standpoint, there's an electromagnetic impulse attached to every thought that you think. This is scientifically proven because you ever seen the experiment where they put the little cap on your head with all the little light bulbs on it, and they tell you to think, and then the cap start lighting up and the light bulbs start lighting up? That's because everything that you think sends off electromagnetic impulse. So everything that you think sends off electromagnetic impulse, and it sends that off into the universe, which is really just a big, ever-expanding, living energy field. That's all the universe is. So literally, your thoughts send out signals to the universe to mold your reality. Also with your words have energy. Your words have power. Your words are just sonic vibration. It's just sonic vibration. That's all your words are. And once again, your words are, when you put them out there, you're putting them into the living energy field of the universe. So your thoughts and your words will manifest your reality. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Strip language away. Because English is just how we're able to communicate, right? It's a language. It's a code. English is a code that we use. Some people use French. Some people use Spanish. But it's really just a code for us to be able to understand each other. That we learn, that we use. You get what I'm saying? So we really attach that code to thoughts. So based on those thoughts are how we're able to perceive things, and based off those thoughts is how the universe is able to perceive what we really want, those words and those thoughts. So now that you understand that from a scientific standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, it's the unseen, right? You can only see 1% of reality. Like, that's scientific fact. All humans can only see 1% of reality, 1% of what's actually there, 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So it's 99% left of reality that humans cannot perceive with the human eye. That is what we perceive as the spiritual world, the spiritual realm, the unseen. And if you can only see 1% of something, and your reality is based off of 1% of what you can see, wouldn't that lead you to believe that the other 99% had a much stronger impact on your actual life, on your actual direction? Wouldn't that lead you to believe that? If you are part of only 1% of something, and then there's another 99% of something, wouldn't that allow you to understand that the other 99% has much more control over the 1%, right? So this is what I'm saying. When you put out toxic thoughts, when you put out toxic words, when you speak in negative on other people, don't be shocked when other people speak negatively on you. When you thinking negative thoughts about other people, don't be shocked if people think negative thoughts about you. If you thinking negative thoughts about yourself, don't be surprised when that becomes your reality, when negativity becomes your reality. If you thinking positive thoughts about yourself, don't be surprised when those positive thoughts begin to manifest and order your steps to become your reality. Words and positive affirmations about yourself. Don't be surprised when the universe orders your steps to make those words and those thoughts your reality. Your words and your thoughts will form your reality. That is why it's important to always think positively. That's why it's important to always put out positive thoughts and positive words into the living energy field that we call the universe. That's why it is so important. That's why it's so important. It's extremely important. If you want to really get to where you're going, you got to have the right mindset. You have to constantly think over and over and over and over and over again positive thoughts of, hey, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make it. I'm going to hit my goals. I'm going to, whatever your goals is, I'm going to have a beautiful family. I'm gonna reach all of my goals. I'm gonna be successful. I wish nothing but love and prosperity for everybody. I have no negative thoughts for anyone. If you continue to allow that to be your daily thinking, your thoughts are gonna order your steps, because that's just how it goes. You're not finna be thinking about becoming a millionaire and then you just sitting down not doing nothing. It doesn't work that way. If you thinking about becoming a millionaire, that's going to force your body to do things that are gonna manifest $1 million for you. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, I feel like I don't know enough. You're going to start reading more. You're going to start networking more. You're going to start being around more people more. You're going to start figuring out more multiple streams of income, how to bring more income streams into your household. You're going to start to do all the things that it takes to get $1 million. And then this the thing about it where most people give up is the time factor. Oh man, this shit taking too long. I did it for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. That you gotta get rid of that aspect of time. Time is man-made. Time is a man-made concept. The concept of time is man-made. Is really just based around the world's revolutions around the sun. Like, that's really all it is. There's the planet spinning on its axis is how we conceive time. What would that lead you to believe? That would lead you to believe that the universe has more control over your goals manifesting than your actual man-made perception of time. You get what I'm saying? It's up to the universe, because you're basing time off of the rotations around the sun. That's what you basing this off of. Like, that's what time is for us. So if that's what time is for us, that would lead me to believe that really what you're trying to accomplish is in the hands of the universe. You just have to do your part, and that's thinking the right thoughts and speaking the right words and putting forth the right action. And you just continuously do that over and over again. It's like compound interest. Eventually it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and momentum's going to grow and grow and grow, and eventually you're going to have a breakthrough. And when that breakthrough comes, you build that momentum. You take that momentum and you run with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's just very important that you keep your mind clear, and when you do think, you're thinking positive thoughts. You're seeing yourself be successful. You're seeing yourself with the things that you want in life. You're seeing yourself accomplishing your goals. You're speaking that into existence. You're not speaking any negative into existence. That's what's important. Okay? It's the God who is billionaire, big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the God who is billionaire, big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.